Hi, good morning, everybody. Apa kabar? 大家好. Sawadee Xin chào. Ayubowan. I would like to wish everybody a good day. Okay, my name is Conway, the director of Acacia Fabrics. I think I've met most of you before, and if I've not met you, one day we'll meet again, especially after this period of time. Okay, and today is going to be very exciting. Okay, first of all, we'd like to explain to you why we should have this webinar. Actually, about 2 months ago, we were very impressed by our partner in Belgium, okay, Brew Textile and Gary. They presented the whole new collections to us without having to shake our hands or meet us face to face. Okay, maybe we met online, and they did such an incredible presentation to us. We thought we want to bring this experience to all our dealers. So let me introduce my good friend, my partner, and my mentor, Mr. Gary Neiman. He's the president of Brew Textiles, and he woke up very early this morning to prepare this presentation. I hope you guys really enjoy it and have a good time. Huh? Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kawai, and good afternoon to everyone in Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, Cambodia, Brunei, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. Welcome and thanks for joining us today. My name is Gary. I've been partners with Kawai and his family for the last 14 years and helped grow the Acacia business together. I'd like to dedicate today's presentation to our late good friend, James Wong, who tragically died this year, last year, at the end of March due to COVID-19. It was a heavy and serious loss for the company. He was such a great entrepreneur and visionary for Acacia, and we truly miss him. It's a relationship that goes back for me more than 25 years. So I dedicate it to him, and may he rest in peace. And may we also continue to proceed with the vision that he had for Acacia. And this morning, first of all, I'd like to wish you all Happy New Year. And we hope that 2021 will bring us, for sure, better health than 2020. And hopefully, a lot of us will be getting the vaccine soon. So life by the end of this year can be hopefully more or less back to normal. We're looking forward to that. For someone like me, who spends their life traveling around the world, visiting customers and business associates, and I've been home where I am now in my house, basically for the last 9 months, nearly 10 months, it's very strange. So we have to get it all going again, and hopefully we can move around and enjoy the world and enjoy each other face to face like we used to. However, this is the world we live in at the moment, and we prepared a format for you today of being mesmerized, to give you an experience, and hopefully a nice virtual experience of what it's like to show the product virtually. That means online. Now, the great thing is that for me, it's extra special because I get to present the collections to all of you, and I would not really have the chance, besides a few different moments in history, that I could see you all at once and present the collection to you. So for me, it's extra special because I get to meet you virtually face to face. I don't see all of you on this platform, but I can just imagine what you all look like, and I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, I would just like to explain quickly, in case this is the first time you're on Livestorm, how Livestorm works. There's a little arrow button in the top right of the screen. If you're, on a normal size screen, I'm not sure what it looks like on a mobile. And if you press that arrow, you will get 3 columns. One is chat. Feel free to put anything you want in the chat. This is for general chatting. This is like WhatsApp or Telegram. And you can just say hello to people you know, or, tell us where you're from. We'd love to know which city and country that you're watching from. And the next column is questions. So any question you have, we have a back office team, and they're looking at your questions, and they'll be happy to answer your questions. Anything that's not possible to answer now, we will get back to you later. And maybe if we have enough time at the end, we can tackle a few of the questions at the end of the chat. And then we also have polls today. So today there'll be a couple of polls. Polls are like a multiple choice question with an answer, and it'll give you all a chance to answer them. They'll be at various points through the presentation. So please participate. We love to be inclusive in our community. We like everybody to participate. So when they put the poll up, which our colleague Jason Tan will put the poll in the poll column, you can just answer one of the 4 or 5 answers, or multiple. You'll see what the polls are. It's just to make this interaction a little bit more interactive and fun. And I will start with the presentation, which is the Acacia Be Mesmerised presentation. As I said, I have been on numerous occasions to Malaysia for Be Mesmerised, and this is for sure a different format than we've had before. And the first poll, which if you go down to the poll column, is what are fiberguard fabrics? Are they 1, easy to clean fabrics? 2, Ocean certified fabrics? 3, soft touch fabrics? 4, fabrics with lots of variety and designs? Or number 5, all of the above? So you can fill in your answers, and then you submit your vote. And once you've submitted your vote, we'll see what the answers say. We'll just give you all a chance to participate. I cannot see on my screen how many people are participating. I don't know if you can see that on your screen, Conway, but I can only see the results, but I can't actually see how many people are participating. So please, everybody, don't be shy. There's about 150 people online at the moment, and we'd love to see at least 90% of you participating in this poll. And we have, I'm going to read the results of the poll, and that is 88% have said all of above, and that is the correct answer. So actually, fiberguard fabrics are easy clean fabrics, they Ocean certified fabrics, they soft touch fabrics, they fabrics with lots of variety and designs. It's all 4 of those things and many more. And that was just something to warm us all up. So we'll move on to the next slide. And let me give you an overview of what fiberguard actually is. Okay. Number 1, it's an easy to clean fabric. What does that mean? That means that accidental stains can be easily removed with water and sometimes a little bit of hand soap. And there's many different stains we test for, and I would say 99.999% of stains are removable with spot cleaning. That means you go to the stain itself. You can go to the FiberGuard YouTube channel and you can see examples of how to clean different types of stains. It's very, very easy. Of course, we have stylish fabrics. Why we have stylish fabrics? All experience in Brew, 26 years of developing luxury fabrics have given us a good sense of feel for trend and design in the fabrics that we develop. All fabrics are developed by our in-house design studio. And of course, FiberGuard fabrics are all high performance. What does high performance mean? It means good martingale, good seam slippage, good pilling, and also good washability. Because remember, FiberGuard is not only upholstery fabrics. FiberGuard are also multi-purpose fabrics which can be used for drapery. So it's a good solution to keep your fabrics fresh. I've already mentioned in high performance that they're durable, and of course they're child and pet friendly. So no need to panic when your kids are playing on the couch or jumping on the couch, or your customers' kids, or they spill something on the couch. Really, don't panic, just relax. We can clean everything. And I will start off with our first FiberGuard collection we're going to show today. Now, the collections we're going to show you today is product that Acacia is going to distribute over the next 4 to 6 months. So, of course, there will be more product after that, and hopefully we'll do another presentation if everybody likes this type of format. And the product today will cover the next few months. So this is the Barbados collection, which is a group of 6 small little jacquard designs, all for upholstery. There's totally 28 SKUs of colors in the book. And we have some beautiful small patterns, easy to use, not too busy. The colors are very subtle. You can go to Acacia online and you'll be able to see all these different new fabrics in all different types of application. This is not drapery, so you won't see draperies, but you'll see different sofas and chairs and close-ups. You are free to use all of those items in your own marketing and, of course, your own presentation to customers. And when you're showing to customers, if customers want to see what things look like, see what a sofa or a chair or a pillow or something looks like, there's plenty of examples to show them. And it's not just in one design, it's in every single color. So please have a look at that. And I'll just refresh with all of you that Ocatex Standard 100 certification is on every single FiberGuard fabric. And what is Ocatex Standard 100? Ocatex Standard 100 means that there's no harmful chemicals or substances in the manufacturing process that can be harmful to humans or pets. It also has a whole environmental angle where also the chemicals used do not get flushed out into the environment after use. All the water and everything gets reprocessed and they clean everything up and nothing gets pumped into rivers or into our environment. And that's really, really important for every fabric, not just a fabric, but it's important on all fabrics to be environmentally conscious, and both Brew and Acacia are always front of mind when it comes to the environment. And we'll move on and if there's any urgent questions or something, come on, feel free to interrupt me and I will do my best to answer them. Okay, the next collection is the Coverlet collection. Now, Coverlet is a beautiful, soft chenille that's multi-purpose, so it can be used for draperies and upholstery. And we have 30 beautiful designs. It's got a beautiful texture in the fabric, really, really, really nice hand feel, really soft to the touch. And that's a great thing about all fiberglass fabrics, is we don't believe that a high performance fabric should feel like sandpaper or feel hard. It's got to feel soft. It's got to feel luxurious. It's got to feel kind to the skin, because we're sitting on our sofas. We're sitting on our chairs, cushions, everything. You want it to feel comfortable. And this is a prime example how we have our superior finish in all the fabrics that we produce in fiberglass. Really, really important to us. Covenant is also, as all fiberglass fabrics, Oak-Tex Standard 100. And once again, you can find different examples in Acacia online of how to look and apply the fabric. And then we go to, I think there's a question. Yes, we can supply you with the PDF slides, sure, after the presentation. I think that's a great idea. Whoever suggested that, I can't see who suggested it, but we will supply you with this presentation in the PDF form after the interview, and you will also get a live recording of my explanation. Then we have the Fiesta collection. Now, Fiesta is a beautiful textured design. I call it our Chanel look. It's yarn dyed. It has a beautiful weave in it. Look at the zoom up there in the weave. And that's in 31 colors. Absolutely beautiful. It's really durable for upholstery. It has 80,000 Martindale ropes. So really a beautiful, one of my favorites this season. And of course, you have all these beautiful, stylish fabrics, and yet they're all fiberglass. So it means it's easy to clean. Absolute pleasure. And really, fiberglass is the future. Fiberglass is really booming. We are experiencing tremendous growth in this product line. And this is just another angle with, another interior. All these images shown to you are computer-generated images. So through our Twin Brew studio, which is where we produce all the digital content, we produce all these, call them digital fabrics, and we can apply the digital fabrics to any type of furnishings application or any type of 3D application. But in our case, it's sofas, chairs, and draperies. Fiesta is an upholstery only item. Okay, and then the next item we have is fireworks. Fireworks is a beautiful, eclectic group of 6 designs, 30 colors. Actually, the photography here is not digital. The little fabric tiles, these little fabric tiles are digital, but the actual room set is, as an exception, not digital, because we made this room set just before we went full digital. So this is actually a physical photo. And we have 20,000 to 40,000 rubs, Martindale rubs in each design. It depends on the design. And we have the 6 different designs. You'll see when you get a book, this is absolutely beautiful. That particular design, there is one of my favorites in this collection, because it's got that real kind of hand woven kind of silk look, and I really love that. It's all Oak-Tex, and really nice to get some design into fiberglass and get some variety. After all, the plains is really where the big business is. As you know, people don't like a lot of pattern on their sofas, but still we need to have some, and this is introducing some of that pattern. And the next collection we have is a beautiful velvet. This is a shiny velvet with a mottled effect, and it's called Opera, and it's 18 colors, really rich color line. It does nice and durable. You can just throw it in the washing machine at 30 degrees and you can wash the velvet, and it'll look the same as before you washed it. There'll be minimal to very little shrinkage, and it's a very opulent fabric. You will also, this is the photography here was also one of our last photographic collections where we actually took physical photos. And I'm sure you will enjoy using this particular fabric. The next fabric we have is the Pod collection, and Pod is an upholstery collection. It's a little micro velvet texture, really beautiful. It's also well priced. It's got great user application. It's minimalistic, yet you have the texture. It's full fiberglass spec. That's 30,000 martindale wraps, so very durable. And here's another setting where you could use for headboards and box springs on the beds, and there's this little poof, also the the throw here on the bed, and it's also Ocatex Standard 100. So something that's really nice and very user friendly. And the next item we have is another special type of fiberglass velvet. Absolutely beautiful. So the last velvet which I showed you, Opera, was like a very mottled effect. This is not a nice, smooth, flat velvet. And as you know, velvet is one of the best-selling categories in furnishings. And I remember 25 years ago when you couldn't give away a velvet, and now it's just incredibly successful. And Vela in 35 colors will be one of our best-selling velvets for sure. And Vela's got a beautiful silky feel and touch. It's got 40,000 martindale wraps. And what's extra special about this fabric is you can wash it in hot water at 60 degrees. Now, at 60 degrees, 99% of bacteria and germs will get will be removed or killed when you wash at 60 degrees. So it's another added selling point. Also, Vela has got that beautiful, soft, and luxuriousness. You can never tell it has fiberglass until you actually spill something on and clean it off. Okay? And that's also Ocatex Standard 100. And look, it's just a beautiful room, how they've done the headboard, the drapes, everything is done in the Vela. I forgot to say that Vela is multi-purpose. The next item, and I think this item is going to be one of our best sellers this season. The name is Wicker. It's a plain polyester in 28 colors, does 40,000 martindale wraps, and can also be washed at 60 degrees. And there again, it's a beautiful texture. And in one of the cross weaves, there's a striae in it. So you get that extra dimension. It's really 3D. When you get a sample of it and you see the book, when you get the book, you'll see it's like a beautiful 3D design. Very nice for upholstery. And also Ocatex Standard 100. And we move on to a new category in fiberglass, which is Fiberglass Pro. Now, I'm aware that you have seen some product in Fiberguard Pro, but this is a product line that we are expanding. So I'd like to just give you a little bit more explanation of Fiberguard Pro. You know, what is it, Fiberguard Pro? And basically, what Fiberguard Pro is, it's a Fiberguard fabric with a moisture barrier. What is a moisture barrier? Moisture barrier is a silicone film that gets applied to the back of the fabric, and no liquid can go through the fabric onto the foam or cushion. So it's very good for hospitality, healthcare, especially for healthcare. It's tested against all bodily fluids, and it can really protect the inside of the fabric, the inside of the sofa, so the inside of the sofa or cushion, because liquids cannot penetrate. It's also, we've introduced antibacterial and antimicrobial finishes within the cloth. That does not change the hand feel or the touch, but it makes bacteria and microbial growth very, very difficult, if not impossible. Very important. As you know, we're going through COVID now. Now, COVID's a virus. This is not antiviral, it's antibacterial. But it's really important that we keep all our surfaces clean. And this will keep those surfaces clean. Being antibacterial and antimicrobial means that it'll be mildew resistant. Mildew is mold, so it'll be mold resistant. So as long as you keep it clean, mold will not form, even in humid environments. Very important. You know, in a lot of your regions of the world, there is a lot of humidity, and you have air conditioning. Sometimes you turn it on, off, and the humidity builds up. So that's really important. Highly recommended. Being antimicrobial and antibacterial also means odor resistant. So the awful smells we get from food, from different spills that might happen on the fabric, the antibacterial and antimicrobial finish will eliminate most, if not all, of that smell. It's in the molecular structure of the chemical. So that's also very, very good. We recommend it, as I said, for hospitality and care facilities. Care facilities means healthcare or assisted living or anything like that. And it's something, it's a big, I know it's more expensive than Fiberguard, quite a bit more expensive, but it's a good upsell to your customers. We've got Fiberguard, but if you want something like Super Protect, we also have Fiberguard Pro. Most of all, Fiberguard Pro is super high performance and easy to clean. And we'll start with our first, there's going to be two collections today in Fiberguard Pro. And we have already introduced it to you before, Fiberguard Pro, so this will add to the collection, and we'll be introducing a lot more product within the next 12 months. But the first one is Bingo collection, which is a yarn dye stripe. It's almost like a velvet, but it's actually a chenille, but it looks and feels like a velvet. And it's in 20 colors. It's got a beautiful little also cross texture in the stripe. This stripe is railroaded, so when you upholster, you don't have to join it. It will be easy to upholster. All Fiberguard fabrics are upholstery only, and all Fiberguard Pro fabrics are upholstery only, and all Fiberguard Pro fabrics are all Okotex Standard 100. I'll also add that all Okotex Standard 100 fabrics and most Okotex fabrics are ISO 14001, meaning They are produced in factories with good, very strict sustainability. So environmental management. And the next item we have is Velvo, which is a Fiberguard Pro Velvet in 28 colors. So it was really important that we introduce velvets also to this category of product, where this category where liquids cannot penetrate. And now I said healthcare facilities and hospitality. Hospitality means restaurants, hotels, any type of entertainment venues. You know, sometimes people, there's a budget, but what you have to remind them is sometimes spend a little bit more now so you don't have to replace so soon. So that's just something to remember. And this is the Velvo close-up. Probably in the large storm you cannot see the exact clarity of it, but we'll get you the presentation and we will get you the samples too. And once again, OpenText Standard 100. You can see here in this setting like a coffee shop type restaurant lounge, just perfect, you know. You know, aren't you sick of when you go to a restaurant and you sit in a chair and there's a big stain, you know, in the seat? And this is where Fiberguard is just an incredible product. Okay, and that brings us to poll number 2. What makes Fiberguard Pro unique? 1, breathable moisture barrier. Number 2, easy to clean fabrics. Number 3, antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. Or number 4, all of the above. And we just, Jason just posted the poll, and I'd like you all to start answering. And I'll give you another few seconds. Can everybody that's there participate in the poll? I cannot see from where I am how many people are participating, but I guess on why you can see how many people participate in the poll, or Jason. And I hope there's a lot of people participating, so the question again, what makes Fiberguard Pro unique? So the overwhelming answer we have is 94% said all of above. And the correct answer is all of above. Yes, it fills all of those criteria. And that's what makes Fiberguard Pro so unique, is it's a fabric that really has all of those properties. Now, one thing I didn't say before is the moisture barrier is breathable. So maybe I should have said that before. I'm sorry about that. But what does that mean? That means that air can still get through, but water or liquid cannot get through. Liquids cannot get through. So when you sit on it, it's not like going to feel like you're sitting on a balloon. You know, the air gets through, so you sit on it's going to be just like a normal fabric. But when you spill something on it, that's where you see the big difference. Okay. And then we move on to a whole new category of Fiberguard. And I'd like to present to you Fiberguard Outdoor. For the first time ever, Fiberguard has introduced fabrics with Fiberguard stain-free technology that can be used for outdoor use. And I'd like to run through the USPs. Now, what we did is we used a solution dyed polyolefin. So this is like polypropylene solution dye. What does solution dye mean? that before the yarn is actually even made, when they make the fiber, the color is made in the fiber. So the color inside the fiber is the color. It can virtually never fade. And I say virtually because everything will eventually fade, but we get very, very good color fastness results. The beauty of polyolefin, the polypropylene that we use, is that and this is really something that is unique to this type of yarn, is the softness of the fabric. We have much more, the hand feel for the outdoor fabric is very nice. And once again, that's what fiberguard is all about. It's all about hand feel. It's all about feel. And that's really, really, really important. And that's why developing this yarn in polyolefin was so important for us. It's also got full stain-free technology of fiberguard. Everything that you have in fiberguard is included in the fiberguard outdoor collection. It's color fast, it's fade resistant, it's durable like normal fiberguard collections. High performance, it's easy to clean, it's luxurious to the touch, it's a beautiful, luxurious fabric. It's antimicrobial and antibacterial, like the fiberguard Pro. More important for outside is to put the antibacterial and antimicrobial finish into the cloth. And it's also mildew and odor resistant, like the fiberguard Pro. And for the first time in a fiberguard collection, since it's also used for outdoor, we've also added water repellent. That's an added feature which we decided to add for outdoor because a lot of people leave the furniture outside and you want it to be water or liquid repellent. So this isn't like Fiberguard Pro where you have a moisture barrier so that no liquids can actually penetrate the fabric onto the foam. This is actually water repellent where the liquids will just bead off the fabric. But of course, after a while, it will go through. It's not like you can just stand there the whole day with a high pressure hose. Eventually, the water will go through, and that's why it's water repellent, not waterproof. Before I show you the first collection, sorry. Another thing I'd like to add with the outdoor collection Fiberguard Out is it's also still all this technology, but it's still Okotex Standard 100. So you have peace of mind that you are selling a safe fabric for your customers. And then we'll go to we only have one book, which we will be introducing soon. And in the following years, we will introduce more books. But it's 6 designs and there's 69 SKUs. So it's a nice, meaty book with a lot of choice and options. We have the 6 designs, which I'll show you on the next page here. One of them is an embroidery, which is very exciting. It's like this geometric embroidery. We have 2 different type of solid fabrics. We have 3 different type of jacquards. And that's all in the 69 SKUs. As I said, it was Okotex Standard 100. And you can go to Acacia online and you can just really enjoy going through all the possibilities that Acacia Online has to offer. If you're not so familiar with Acacia Online, please speak to your sales representative from Acacia, and they will guide you through it, walk you through. So that was the Fiberguard Out collection, and then we're going to go on to, if I remember correctly, the Out collection, and I should have mentioned that before, but Out collection will also be part of Acacia Prestige. And now we'll go into the regular Acacia, sorry. One thing that we have to do, which is do a comparison. I'm sorry about that. A comparison of the different fiberboards. And you can see this on the fiberboard website. Okay. There is, we have fiberboard pro, fiberboard outdoor, and the differences, and also the applications and their differences. Please go to the fiberboard website and have a look at this, and you'll see what the different USPs are for the different categories of fiberboard. And if you have any questions, our sales team are very, very knowledgeable about it, and they will be able to tell you. And it goes to our third poll, which it was a sneak peek, but it's what is Ocatex? Is it a certified safety standard? Number 2, is it a standard ensuring safe chemical usage? Number 3, is it a standard ensuring environmental safety? Number 4, is it ensuring fabrics are safe for human contact? Or is it all of above? That should be ensuring. Sorry about the typo, my bad there. And is it all of the above? And I'll just give you a few seconds to fill in the poll. Please start. I want to see you all participating and tell me what it is. And I'll give you all 10. And I'm back, guys. I was just hydrating, having a glass of water, and I'm ready for the rest of the presentation. Well, overwhelmingly, you all said all of the above, and that is the correct answer. 96% said all of the above. That is the correct answer. Yes, Ocatex is a standard that encompasses all of these 4 things and many more. You can go to the fiberboard website and you can read more on Ocatex and learn more or become more educated. And then we move on to Acacia Prestige, which I jumped the gun with a few minutes ago. And the first collection we're going to show you today is, now this is a drapery collection. It's not fiberboard. It's just Acacia Prestige. And it is the can collection. Now, it's a very interesting collection of 13 designs totaling 40 SKUs. And these 13 designs are a mixture of metallic foil prints, little jacquards, special little textures and finishes of fabric. It's also got 6 imitation leather items. Those are fabrics that are like imitation leather, very nice novelties. It's really, really beautiful collection. It can be, you've got to go on Acacia online, have a look at that. And all Ocatex Standard 100. In fact, there will be not one fabric that we will show you that is not Ocatex Standard 100. All our fabrics are Ocatex Standard 100. And this has got a nice Missoni look. This is one of the imitation leathers. Really take a look at it. You're going to love using this. It's absolutely beautiful. The imitation leather is not fiberboard, but it's still pretty easy to clean. You can just use soap and water to clean it. You can't get pen out and that type of thing, but still, any stains like ketchup or mayonnaise or something, very easy to remove. Just use soap and water, normal soap and water with a damp cloth. The next item we have is, now this is absolutely beautiful. This is called the Quorum Collection, which is a range of very, very high-end looking, opulent velvet jacquard product. It is absolutely beautiful. It's 4 designs, 25 SKUs, and it's absolutely beautiful. This one you really have to see it on Acacia online and see all the big pieces. We have a beautiful big floral, which you don't see here, which is a floral jacquard velvet, which is printed. It's just beautiful. Very nice to really make a wow soap or something. This is not fiberglass. So this is for a interior where easy clean fabric is not required. It is nevertheless a very beautiful fabric, and it's upholstery. You could use it as a heavy drapery. It's very heavy. I think for Asia, too heavy. But still, if you really wanted to make a wow statement, it's really beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. And that's the velvet collection. And then we have another very nice novelty collection, and this is called Floriana. And Floriana is a collection of 4 designs, and it's all in 100% polyester. And it's something very special in here because we have 2 printed velvets, and then we have 2 embroideries. And so we have the 4 designs here. Embroidered, very special type of embroideries. You see also nice high-end look. This printed velvet with the floral on is just absolutely beautiful. You're going to love it. And as I say, this is for nice novelty type interiors and something very, very opulent. And you see it there. Look at how that curtain just looks so beautiful. That's a printed velvet. It's just magnificent. And it's also all open text as usual. And we will go on now to the Mardi Gras collection. And Mardi Gras is a stripe velvet. It's not a perfect stripe, it's an imperfect stripe with boucle in the background. So you have a lot of surface interest and dimension going on the cloth. We have 20 colors, and we have 60,000 martingale runs I see here. You can see a nice, beautiful close-up here. It's really, really beautiful texture and design in there. Very, very nice and opulent look. High-end, luxurious and soft, and not fiberglass, but very, very beautiful. And the next item we're going to have is also Acacia Prestige, a beautiful day curtain, sheer curtain collection. These fabrics are all minimum 300 centimeters wide, and some of them are FR as well, but you will have to, out of the 9 designs, 6 designs on FR. It will say so on the label on the fabric that it's flame retardant, and 3 are not because they have linen in them. Linen is not possible to make FR. Absolutely beautiful. Some really, really special designs. You don't see them all perfectly here in the presentation, but very, very nice. And you can also see that at Acacia online. And of course, you'll get the book, all Okotex certified. Really, really beautiful product. There's also a lot more room settings and interior scenes that you can find on the sheer bliss collection. So I'll just remind you, this is all wide width, 3 meters or more. And talking about wide width, we come to our next collection, which is now in Acacia. So you all know Acacia Prestige is the more elegant, a little bit more less price sensitive collections. Acacia is the workhorse of our company. This is where we do most of our business. This is really the Acacia mass market brand. And this is the Divinity collection. Now, the Divinity collection. Now, Divinity is 4 plain designs, all minimum of 3 meters wide, and it has a total of 101 SKUs. So beautiful book. You're going to do a job and you need wide width curtain. You basically just need to take this for the actual curtain. This is for the actual, the full curtain, not the day curtain. This is not shears. This is the actual curtain. Got a beautiful digital interior there. We've got 4 different cloths. One is like a silk look, one is like a chenille, another one is another type of texture, and has a really beautiful feel. The silk look one is magnificent, and as I say, all very good for drapery because it's all wide width. And everything here in this book can be washed at 60 degrees Celsius, so in high temperature, which is, let's say, another added benefit. And what you'll do, if you go and you see the labels on all the samples this season, more and more of our samples, of our fabrics, can be cleaned or washed in a machine at 60 degrees. So as I say, this is really important going forward, that you have that option. Okay, and then the next collection we have is Dolce Vita. Now, Dolce Vita is also a collection of wide fabrics. We have 10 designs, 40 SKUs, and it's a combination between day curtain and semi-day curtain, a little bit heavier, very, excuse me, very, very nice. And it really has a very nice, a lot of jacquards and a lot of textures, and not really any plains, 1 or 2, sort of cloudy textures, but no plains in this collection. This is all about design and wide width, so room high fabrics. Very, very, very beautiful. And as I say, there's 10 designs here, and you'll go through all the designs online, and some very exciting things to use in your projects. Also, Oak-Tex Standard 100. That particular shear here is just beautiful. So as I say, it's a mixture between some really shears and some sort of semi shears. Okay, and then the next item is the Eclipse collection. Now, what this is a wide width dim out fabric. So what is dim out? Not 100% blackout. It means like 99% blackout. Means sunlight will come in, like normal dim outs. And we have 4 different jacquard designs. 5 different jacquard designs in 28 colors. And this is all wide width. So this is all minimum 3 meters. So very, very nice use for curtains or on drop blinds. And this can all be washed at 60 degrees. And this is all NFPA 701 FR. So you could use this in most projects. You would be able to use this. It's absolutely very, very beautiful. It's easy to use, and it's well priced. Here are all the different 5 designs. One's even like a sort of big banana leaf, nice for contract or nice for project orders, and good for tropical climates. And Oak-Tex Standard 100. Now, I doubt that this setting here this looks like Northern Europe. I don't think that's in Thailand. That's probably in Norway or somewhere like that. Although it was made digitally, it looks very Scandinavian. And then we have also, to finish off the design part of our wide width collection, is 7 drapery designs, wide width, all minimum 3 meters wide, and it has 28 SKUs. And once again, we have a lot of jacquards, a few different like cloud designs, but it's mainly jacquards, some geometrics, and very, very nice usable wide width product. So please use it all for your drapery projects, and you can get a really nice look. This is digitally made. They did a great job. Okay, and then the last wide width collection is what we call Rhyme, which is a solid wide width sheer in 26 colors. It is a best-selling sheer that we already have in our collection that we only had in 6 or 7 colors, and now we've expanded the color line to 26 colors because it is one of our best-selling sheers. It's like a real linen look, yet it's 100% polyester, and it has very, very good FR characteristics. So not just NFPA 7.1, it also passes the British standard, the standard for cruise ships, and some other standards you'll be able to see on the sample or Acacia online. Really, really beautiful. Also washable at 60 degrees. For me, this is the perfect sheer. You should be using this sheer in every project. Really, this is the perfect sheer. And then also Ocotex standard 100. And then we're nearly there, guys, so we've been well on time. I'll just finish within my time limit. But this is the South Face collection. Now, you all know South Face. This is the plain satin we sell at Acacia. We're relaunching South Face in 120 colors. So there's about 50 new colors and 70 existing colors. And the new book will have 120 colors. It's got a beautiful drape and luster to it. It's the best satin fabric available on the market. So please use it when you're using satin. It's just a great everyday user. And we have an enormous color line. So you really have a choice of making your concepts work. And the last item I want to show you, and we keep the smallest for last. This is the Tonto collection. And this is a plain texture in 35 colors. It's a multi-purpose, and it's got a really beautiful, like, it's a polycotton, so we get that nice linen-y, natural wash look. And I'm sure this is also one of those everyday things. When you don't want shiny like South Face satin, you buy the Tonto, you use the Tonto. It's really, really beautiful. And then still that does 40,000 reps for upholstery, 40,000 martingales. So it's I would say it's a pretty robust little fabric, and it's really something that you can use every day. And Ocotex standard 100. And what I didn't say, sorry about that, guys. That was my bad. This is a fabric library collection. So it fits into the price point of fabric library. So this will be in a very popularly priced fabric range. Okay. And I'll just quickly whiz you through for the last minute. This is Acacia online. You can go, you can see all the SKUs we have. You can zoom in on every SKU, especially if you use a PC or a Mac. It's really, really nice. You can hover over them. It's got beautiful technical specs. Everything you need to know in a fabric is there. So please have a look at it. I'm sure most of you know it. If you don't know what's going on, you can contact your sales person from Acacia, and they'll go through. And this is what Acacia Online is all about now. We have in every single item that you will be running for the last 3-4 years and everything going forward in the future, you will be able to see every single color in multiple different sofas, drapery applications, close-ups. You can use them, you can download them for your own marketing, for boards to show your customers what it looks like. So it's really, really impressive. Okay, there's a lot of options, and you can see, you know, they're showing that you can't see so close, but if you want to see alternative colors of something, like if you look at one color and you want to see the other colors, you can see all the other colors in the chair that you select, and you can download them. You play around. You're going to have a lot of fun. And that is it, guys. I thank you very much for your attention this morning. That was just on an hour. That was what our plan was, to do the presentation in an hour. I know I went through everything very fast, but you'll have time to romance the collection at Acacia online. You will also have the chance to go through the collection when you get the collection books. I want to remind everybody, we're still in a pandemic, so be safe, be careful, look after yourselves. We want, you know, you and your families and your customers to, you know, be safe and to be healthy. And that's all I've got to say today. Besides, thank you again for watching. I appreciate the time you took out of your schedule to spend it with me. And to all Acacians, salespeople that are on this call, thank you. Please go out and evangelize the message that I've just presented. And I'm looking forward to doing this again in the future if the feedback is positive and if all you guys want to see it. Once again, you will get a recording of this presentation. I suggest it was an hour. You watch it. You can watch it in fast speed, and maybe that it's better to watch it that way, and then you can watch it in half the time, in half an hour. Kawai, I hand it back to you, unless there's any questions that you feel you need me to answer today.
Well, thanks, Gary, for the brilliant presentation. I'm sure all the dealers enjoy it. I know you have come out early in the morning in spite of the cold in Belgium. It's getting quite cold there. Thanks a lot. And one thing I really want to share with the team here and everybody, all the business partners here, we are always very impressed by the examples that Brew Textiles set for us. It's really incredible that you did the whole presentation of 24 collections, like you just using slides, okay, without us touching the fabric, because it's impossible for us to touch the fabrics at this point in time. But you could still present such a good presentation to us. So this is a great possibility, not only for Acacia, it's a great possibility also for our dealers or business partners to start thinking. Maybe they can use all the Acacia's digital tools that are developed by Brew Textiles to really improve the whole end user customer experience moving forward. So thanks a lot once again. Stay safe, have a good time, and we'll meet again. And in fact, all the collections that we have shown you, you'll be getting these books in the next 2 to 3 months. And by June, you'll get all 24 collections. All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.